श्री कृष्ण लीला कथाने सुदाक्षम औदार्य माधुर्य गुणैश्चयुक्तं वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं नारायणं तं शिरसा नमामि। त्रिदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्ण पादाब्ज उदयकं चैतन्य लीलामृत सार सारं सतं प्रपद्ये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Another pronouns to everybody. First of all, let me offer millions of obeisances, lotus feet of Lord Gurudev, Bhanaga Guru Varga, Nama Nishta Santana Prabhupada, Pranam. All present, past, future, Vaishnava, Gita, Dandavat Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. This is Purushottama month. So we talked last time the glories of this month. More than Kartik. Like morning, some devotees have come Tirupati. I was explaining them, it occurred to me that like the age of Kali is actually is the lowest, right? Age of degradation, quarrel, hypocrisy to the limit. But still, this Kali Yuga is more glorious than even Satyuga, or any more glorious, even though it's the lowest. Why is that? Because of the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared and made this most abominable age, so much trouble. Most worshipable, most glorious. So people who are born in this Kali Yuga, especially in the human form of life, they are so fortunate. We don't realize that, but we have to realize our position, so glorious, so auspicious, so fortunate, really. Because to get human form of life in this age of Kali is very, very, very rare. Even Devatas may not able to get it. In the, you take for example in Treta Yuga, Lord Ramchandra came at the end of the Yuga. Treta end. Then he vanquished Ravana and he established. And he himself took whoever wants to come with him to Svetadvip. Lord Krishna also appeared at the end of Dwapara. He also, along with Balaram, Pandavas, reduced the weight of the earth. Okay. He killed so many demons. That happened in the end of the Dwapara. So normally, the same way end of the Kali Yuga comes the Kalki avatar. How we will finish normal, okay? Not this is a Kali. Kalki will come last day of the Kali Yuga. He will appear with horse, which is Lakshmi herself, and sword, Hanuman, sword in the form of Hanuman himself, and he kills all the irreligious people in 12 hours, just in 12 hours, last day of Kali Yuga. Next day is Satyuga. So, but this time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the beginning of Kali Yuga. When he appeared, all the avatars also appeared with him. He is the root of all avatars. He showed he was a Ram, Krishna, Vamana, Varaha, So all the avatars, So that time Kalki also appeared along with him. So that means Kalki came in the beginning itself, but Kalki avatar will not do the normal killing. Okay. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, through his weapon is Nam, holy name. Through that weapon, you will kill the demonic mentality, not the body. You will kill the demonic mentality, make them live. So this will not happen in all these. So now on is like Satyuga. Already started, we are not realizing it. Is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that's why now, actually it is still the meeting point of Dwapara and Kali Yuga, So it will continue till Satyuga, like that. So same way within this Kali Yuga, see, we understand the glorious of Kali Yuga. So within this, we have now today this month is Purushottama Mas. And among all the months, Purushottama month is very, very special. Even more special than Kartik. So Krishna himself gives this position, the strength to Kartika, to this month. So he says, O Ramapati. See, in the Naradiya Purana, it's mentioned this Karma Kandi, they don't see this month in Surya Siddhanta it's mentioned. In one Mahayuga, there are so many 1.6 million extra months. So there is one extra month every 32 months, 16 days and 4 hours of the solar calendar. So this month is extra month. Now the generally the karma kanda, meaning people prescribing like activities, good activities, pious activities. Every month has some kind of pious activity. Because this is extra month, they don't prescribe it. No pious activities. So generally it is looked down. This month is fit for nothing. This is like a mala, meaning dirt, inauspicious, like that, no auspicious activities. So, but from the paramarthic point of view, of course, we cannot waste any time because we are not sure how long we will live. We might think, oh, I will live another 10 years or, 100 years, whatever, but no guarantee. That's why the every moment should be used in the service of Krishna, bhajans, kirtans, bhakti. So then why during this month we should keep quiet? So, so Krishna himself blessed this month, saying this month went because it was not treated well. Compared to other 12 months, all the 12 months they have Aristatri. Devatas. They were saying, look at this, like, like in a group of friends, group of, children, they might look down somebody, So it happened like that. So then this month was upset and then went to see Lord Vishnu, and Vishnu took him to Golok, Krishna. And Krishna hearing all this, then he said, Oh Ramapati, oh Vishnu is telling, just as I am celebrated in this world by the name Purushottama, similarly this Adimasa too will be renowned in the world by the name Purushottama. I am known as Purushottama everywhere. So this month also will be known as Purushottama. Now I offer all my qualities to this month. Lord Krishna is offering all his qualities to this month. Becoming like me from today onwards, this Adimasa, this Adhikamasa, in an extra month, is the monarch of all the other months. Like a king of all the other months. And is the most worshipable and most adored in the world. Why? All other months are sakama, that is, they will grant worldly desires. Other months, worldly desires. I want this, I want that, okay, like. This month, however, is nishkama. Nishkama meaning there will not be any desires. No material desires will be fulfilled. That's so. But those who worship this month, either without any desires or with all type of desires, what happens? Whether you have desire or no desire, if you worship this month, will have all their karmas burned. See, this is the beauty. All our karmas will get burnt. Whereas in the Sakama month, the karma will get generated more and more. Then they will achieve me. My bhaktas sometimes commit offenses, but in this Purushottama month, they will be protected from committing any offense. So Krishna will not let you do any offense. So how glorious, see. In this Adimasa, those greatly foolish persons who neglect to perform auspicious activities such as japa, giving in charity, visiting and bathing at the holy places, and who are envious of the Dvijas are deemed wicked, unfortunate, and living at the cost of others. Thus, they will not attain a sense of happiness, even in their dreams. Conversely, those who are filled with bhakti will take advantage of this Purushottama month to perform archana to me. After enjoying worldly happiness such as wealth, sons, and so on, they will eventually attain residence in Goloka. You know, this is Krishna is telling. Huh? So, what we're saying is, among this age of Kali is very, very amazing. And then within that, we have come across this month, Purushottama month. So it's like a bonus. Huh? That's why we are all fortunate. So that means we have to do more bhajan. Our sadhana should be
Gurudev, you're muted.
so I'm sorry. What I'm saying is we have to get up early. If you chant more, we have to get up early. So to get up early, you have to go to bed very early, 9 o'clock like that. So there's one prayer I was going to say that. There's a glorification. Kaundinyana Rishi. He talked Govardhana Dharam one day. The Kaundilya Rishi, Kaundilya Muni. So he constantly meditating upon the Navagana Dvibhuja Muralidhara Pitambara Sri Krishna with Sri Radha. Those who do this with devotion will have all their cherished desires fulfilled. So it says, I worship the lifter of Govardhana, Gopala, who has the form of a Gopa, is the festival of Gokula, Gokula Ustava, the supreme controller of all Ishvara, and he is Govinda, the beloved of the gopis, Gopika Priyam. So you probably know, or I will send it this one out. I should have sent it before. Govardhanadaram Vande Govardhanadaram Vande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulavastam Ishanam Govindam Gopika Priyam. This prayer. Very simple. If you couple of practice, it becomes very easy to remember. So last time, we were telling the glories of Ruth Bhagavatamritam. In summary, we were telling how this how Bhagavatamritam. The name itself Bruhud, big, Bhagavatam, Amritam, you know. So nectar, you know, the essence, nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam. So this is Bruhud Bhagavatam. So it has two cantos, Purva and Uttara. Purva, sun rises in the east, and we look towards north, right? So our destination, right? So sun rises in the east. So like we were all in darkness. So like that, if we are facing towards east, we get elevated, and then it will allow us to go towards north. So we can leave this world. Otherwise, you have to come back. So now the first canto, Narad Muni became instrument in going searching everywhere who is the most auspicious, who is the one who is the obtained highest mercy of the Lord. Krupasara. Lord is giving, but he wants to see who is the most obtained mercy from the Lord. So for that he is going so many different places. Then the second one is Goloka Kanda, Goloka Mahatmya Nirupana. It's very amazing, Now, entire Gaudiya Sampradaya, it will not be, meaning saying that all the acharyas who published or who brought out scripture is basically on this. Anyway, they commented or exploring this aspect in different views, angles. That's what it is. So that's why Ruhut Bhagavatamrita. Amazing. Again, if you look at it, it is revealed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He empowered. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is amazing. If he has not appeared, I don't know, I'm not sure, whether this should have come into light or not. See, that's why the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is no words to describe, beyond any words. So he made so easy, but on top of it, he provided the essence of the highest scripture. So like that. In this one, like historical is that this is being told by Parikshit Maharaj to Mother Uttara, his mother. Because she is asking, look, we don't have much time. So please, you make it summary of what you heard from Sukadeva Goswami, and you cannot, so Krishna empowered Parikshit Maharaj, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowered, to bring about this sweetness. So in this one, like Narada Muni, like last time we were telling, the background is that Narada Muni is going everywhere. So he went to different places. So and he looking at the one Brahmana worshipping Saligram, like then the person, he was said, he was glorifying Narada Muni. Then he said, I'm not fit for. Say, don't glorify. See, Brahmana, king in the South India is. And he goes, see that, he is amazed. Narada Muni. See, he is dedicating everything. So he must be the king said, no, I'm unfit. Indra says also I'm unfit. Even though Lord has become my younger brother. See, then Brahma says useless. Shiva says useless. Prahlad, Prahlad says I'm useless. Then Hanuman says I'm useless. Pandava says we are useless. So then it goes to Yadavas. Among Yadavas, Uddhava, right? They say Uddhava. Uddhava says, what is most unfit, unworthy, you see. So he says, I'm useless. That's why I'm praying. I went to Vrindavan. Krishna sent me there. See, this time when when there was a lot of water, Yamuna water, Jnana Gandhi, is in the Shastra what is it? Uddhava came and he knew so much knowledge. He was educated in the Devaloka, right? Indras. Indraloka. So he's considered very tough. But he himself, through all his knowledge, what he What he learned from Brihaspati, all this. He threw that into Yamuna, and then Yamuna carried that to the ocean. And ocean is what? Salt water, right? So whatever you put in by the mixing of salt water, it gets, pieces, and then it will not last. Right? So this actually last week, and it's still going on, I think, Vrindavan. So Jnanagaddi, it is a place is there where Uddhava, gopis threw all his knowledge, he said, yeah, first throw away. So Uddhava threw that, and then Yamuna carried to the ocean. Now actually you can see that happening. So if you see the video, amazing. So much water. So they actually looking at that water, all that water, you'll be amazed. Even few years ago in Madras also, on top of bus, imagine bus is parked on a road, right? Above, oh, I forgot about this program. Conflict here. I was agreed for one more program. I should have known. Anyway, I have to end this program very quickly today because I agreed for another program. I forgot about. Anyway, so 10 feet above the bus, see, on top of the bus, so much water. So you might have somebody thinking, wait a minute, suddenly all this water came from where? Understand? Where did it came from? You think it came from the cloud going to the sea? So much sunlight, sun got water evaporated, got into the clouds, and then clouds traveled all the way and then dumped the rain. Impossible. Okay, that's impossible. So if Krishna desires, water is there everywhere. The Akasha elements. Akash can transform. See, so much water everywhere, but it is not visible. It's manifest by the will of the Lord. So there is no shortage of water anywhere. So this is the proof you can see. So that's why the scripture says at the end, when there is a water inundation, if there will be so much water, they can get the inkling for that. So much water, it's going to inundate entire where up to even Brahma Loka, on the end of Brahma's day, end of up to Brahma Loka water, and end of Manu time up to Swarga water. This whole earth will be filled with water, up to that level. So, what those descriptions, you cannot say they are unreal, okay? This glimpse of what we see Yamuna or Madras, Bombay many years ago, up to 4th floor there was water, So, you can see the possibilities, And there is a historical evidence also, inundation of this world, previous ages. There is a proof for that. Without going to detail, but they found like a bell, the puja bell that we use for worshipping Lord. Inside a coal, how it got into a coal, because it's filled up with water for millions of years. Temples here and there, temples will be there. And just gets with the wood and all that, like change into a coal, right? Wood change into the coal. The, bell, ringing bell got into that. And now they in the coal, when you break the coal, sometimes you find these things, So that is the proof. If you calculate it, it comes to almost 300 million years, which is predicted in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that age of uh, Manu. So, very amazing, So anyway, so what happened was, this is where we ended last time. The Uddhava is telling, I always prayed to be born as a little grass, blade of grass in Vrindavan, so that the gopis can put their, feet, and then I will get delivered. So that's why I'm not unpaid, So that day what happened was, for some reason, Krishna, remembered Rajas. He's in Dwarka. He's remembering how gopis, how friends, Yashoda Maya and all that, cows. Remembering all that, he became completely overwhelmed with that remembrance, and he became like almost unconscious. So, and he could not bring himself. So then they were all crying, Dwarka, all the Mahishis, all the 16,108 crying, what happened to Krishna? And all the Yadavas crying. And then Brahma heard this and he came, and when he saw Lord Krishna unconscious, he also could not, started tears in his eyes. And what to do, how to bring him back. So then Narad Munika, and Rohini, they said, if you bring him back to Vrindavan, maybe he will recover. Krishna will recover. But then why not take him to Vrindavan? Oh, if you take it, then he will never come back to Dwarka, right? So the Dwarkavasis didn't want to lose him. See, this is the thing. They don't want Krishna to go to Vrindavan and never come back to Dwarka. They don't like that either. So finally, they settle with an idea that they create a what look like Vrindavan near Dwarka. Okay, so that's called Nava Vrindavan. Nava meaning new Vrindavan. So Lord Brahma told Vishwakarma, please make one new Vrindavan, Nava Vrindavan. Then now how you think if all the Rajavasis will come there? No. So what Vishwakarma did, he made like a deities of all of them, like Mother Yashoda, like this, having butter in her hand, and they put a real butter in her hand like that. And then Radharani sitting, and gopis, cows, all that, like in a deity form, like a frozen form, okay? Frozen form. Then they requested Balaram, and then also they told this is what it is, you have to bring. And he agreed. And then Mother Rohini said, okay, but you, Dwarka Vasis, the people who are living in Dwarka, like all the queens, they cannot enter, she told. it will disturb the mood of Vrindavan. He cannot enter there. But he can see little far away. See what Krishna does, how he does. So Krishna is unconscious. They brought Krishna there, unconscious Krishna there. And then now they told Narada Muni to sing the glories of Vrindavan, not from nearby, on his veena. So Narada Muni is singing nicely. Then Balram is telling Krishna, put him. Balram helped dress Krishna like a Gopa, right? Brought in flute and then his peacock and then all this. And Krishna wakes up, he sees all these things. He will see it like Vrindavan, and he will come out of his unconsciousness. So stay. Of course, he's not, see, it's actually reverse, okay. Now, Krishna is always thinking of Vrindavan. Now, he's totally in that, that's why he's like, actually, in one sense, he can never be unconscious, okay, that is true, but it appears like that. So, then Balaram is waking up. Krishna, Krishna, it is time up. See, already the friends have gone to the forest. The cows are already, how I'm alone taking care. You should come quickly, get up early. You always sleep, late, And Mother Yashoda is also worried. You see, she is looking at you. She cannot talk. She stopped talking because of worry of you were getting sick. Saying like that, gradually Krishna wakes up. He looks at, oh yes, Mother Yashoda is there, and she has a butter in her hand, and he immediately goes and catches the butter there. And then she's telling, Maya, please forgive me, forgive me. I was dreaming, that's why I became late. And what I dreamt was, I will tell you detail later, but don't worry. Looks like I left Vrindavan and then I married so many, in Dwarka like that. I will tell you all the detail later, in the evening when I come back. So immediately took the butter and then he was running. There you see Radharani. Radharani is in Man, okay? Says, oh Radha, don't be in Man, Oh, no. See, because why you are in Man? You are thinking that I married so many 1608 queens in Dwarka, But Radha, it's all in a dream it happened, not really. Don't worry. I will tell you all details. How can I forget you? So I will see you in the evening. I will tell you more detail. So like that, he's going. Then, Hare Krishna. ಹೌದಾ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆಯ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 5-10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ದರ್ಶನ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಸೊ see, I have to go to another program. I forgot. Anyway, so Krishna is like that. He's thinking. He's actually he is like Vrindavan, and all the Mahishis first time looking at Krishna behavior like this. Wow, so sweet. They are looking from all this from a distance, okay, far away. Only Rohini is allowed. Rohini is telling, she is talking, telling this. Mother is worried, that's why she is not able to talk. She will talk you later on. You go now. Take this, your lunch box. She is giving you lunch, ready-made. Then he's taking and running. And then he goes, and then Balram meeting with Balram. And they happen to see, they go this sea, near this sea. And Krishna is amazed. Oh, yeah, Yamuna, Yamuna, Jai, Yamuna. And he's calling all the Sudam, Sridham, Sridham. And they don't show up, Then what happens is, then he looks at, big buildings, right? Krishna is like, wait a minute, there cannot be any big buildings in Vrindavan. What is happening? Where are we? Balram says, we are still in Dwarka because you were unconscious. Brahma worried and Narada, all these people they made like this to bring you back into external consciousness. I'm sorry, please forgive all of us. Da, 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 da. Then Krishna, what did he say? All right, what we can say. So like that it happened. And so then they come back and then, Rohini serves, prasadam to all that, Now, so, but then Narada Muni saw this. But one thing he saw that Lord is Atma Ram and Atma Kam, meaning he is filled with Swarupananda, his own Swarupa, his own. There is so much pleasure in his own. He doesn't need anything, Atma. But still, looking at the love of gopis, he forgets his own happiness, his internal argument, his own natural, is filled with all that. He forgets that. And he gets immersed in the love of the gopis. Narada Muni saw this. So that's why the Vraja gopis, Vraja gopis love is topmost. Okay. So that's why it says gopis love is like among all the love, prema, this is like a dvaja, meaning what? Flag. Love. See, among so many love is there, different kinds. Okay. And there will be a flag will be visible everywhere, right? So like that, what is that flag? The gopis love. Above all, everybody's. And even in that gopis, Mahabhava Swarupa, Vrishabhananandini, Radharani's is foremost important. So, and Krishna gets completely controlled by her love. And then he himself worships her. So in the Radha Upanishad, it says that Tasvaladini Variyasi Param Antaranga Bhuta Radha Krishnena Aradyate, being worshipped by Krishna. She worshipped. So now what the Sanatana Goswami is showing this in this, amazing Shastra is that from Saligram Bhagwan, one was worshipping Saligram. Then, like that, Brahmana to the king, Indra, Brahma, Shiva, like that. Prahlad, Hanuman, Pandava, Uddhava, and all that. then he showed their the love, right? But in all this, whatever the love they had, okay, the prema towards Krishna, right? Different degrees. Now, what are those? They're all Bhakti, Ladini Shakti, the part of Ladini Shakti. Meaning, they didn't have independent love, okay? It's coming from Radharani's. She is the storehouse. She is the Ladini Swarupini, Mahabhava Swarupini. So, and we are seeing little part of that in different personalities. Okay, all these different devotees who are Narada Muni went and glorifying. Oh, we are actually recipient of the Lord's glorious mercy, best recipient. So, in other words, in this thing, Narada Muni is revealing actually Radhika's the Swarupa, nature, because without her, nobody will have any love, So that's why, in a way, the jivas, especially, are related to Radha. I remember we were telling triangle, upper facing triangle, down facing triangle. Krishna, Balaram, Paramatma. Then second triangle, Radha, Yogamaya, and Jiva. Jivatma. So Jivatma is related to Radha. So that little bit, tiny bit we have, and that being shown, and that itself, the Jiva becomes so filled with, complete. See, so that is an amazing part of that love towards Krishna. Completely satisfied, and that's what we can see in the second canto. That aspect comes out in more glorious way. So, so we will continue. I'm sorry because these people are waiting. I made a commitment. This one program, many people are waiting. So we will continue our lesson Thursday. Please, all of you, please forgive me. I didn't mean to do this. I have to cut short here. I should have known earlier. I could have preponed this one. Forgot that. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. This prayer I will send it out. I should have sent it out, but I will today. Please forgive me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Dandavat pranam to everybody. Hare
Dandavat pranam. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat pranams. Thank you all for joining in today. I'm sorry again for the